Good evening and welcome to a brand new series. This is Transport Fever 2, a game that I've owned for a very long time, owned since launch in fact, and I always intended to make a series of it and didn't for reasons, but we're here now and we are going to play. Now, the big difference between this game and many other games that are new to the channel is that I normally jump in blind and don't know what I'm doing. This one I do. I have played it before, so we're going to have something. I don't know all the tricks and tips and bits and pieces to it. It's been a long time as well, so we'll see how it goes. But we'll just make it up as we go and see how it works. So we are playing on a large square map. We have lots of houses, lots of towns, some waterways. Yeah, it's all good. We're playing on medium difficulty, so we'll see how it goes. And we're just kind of make it up as we go because, well, that's what you do in this game. So the idea with Transport Fever, for those that aren't aware, is you have industries and towns on a map. We have, for instance, let's come down here. We have the town of Shepton Mallet here. This town wants bricks and parcels. I'm not quite sure what parcels actually are. Goods. They just want goods. Okay, so they want commercial and goods. We are starting back in 1850, by the way, the earliest date you can start. They want bricks and goods. So you'd have to find out where makes bricks. So, like here, there is a brickyard here. Okay, cool. So this makes bricks. But it's not as easy as just picking the bricks up and delivering over here, because to make the bricks, this requires stone. Now, where'd you get stone from? Well, you gotta zoom out and have a look. See, aha, over here. So what's this? This is no, that's not stone. I don't see any stone. But there is stone. There'll be stone on the map somewhere. I'm just not entirely sure where it is. I haven't looked over the map yet. I've just literally jumped in. But you have to find stone. So you've got to bring stone to it, so it can turn stone into bricks, and then the bricks can be sold to the places for bricks. And the more you supply to a town, the bigger the town expands. It becomes larger, and it requires new things. Up to a maximum of 4 different goods they can ask for. So, yeah. And then, obviously, you have to pick another town and do something with another town. So that's a coal mine. So that'll supply coal. And coal is probably used in things... well, obviously, brick production, I'm surprised it only uses stone to make bricks and not coal, but that's fine. But yeah, so that's the whole idea, and your job is to connect all the towns up and build a network of road, rail, sea and air. And I say road rather than cars because you start with horse and carts, then go on to cars and trams and that sort of thing on the roads. Trains obviously are trains, if they work. Water is waterways. Down the river, that's fine. If you're building bridges, got to make sure the bridges are big enough for it, that sort of thing. And airports, obviously. I don't know if you do interconnected airports. I don't think I've ever played with airports, so I never got that far. So, yeah, not really sure. Not really sure if airports are intercity or whether they're to sell goods outside. I don't know, but okay. Shall we try and start here? I think we should try and start here, shall we? So let's try and find some other things on the map. I think there is a layer system here. It has been a while, so for those who are veterans of this game, you'll be already shouting out different bits and pieces at me going, oh, you've got this, you've got the other. I don't know all of the things of this game, so... and it has been a long time since I've played it. I did jump into the campaign and played like the first mission just to remind myself how to set up lines, because the lines were one thing that I couldn't remember how they worked. So okay. So over here we have stone and stone here. We have 2 quarries over here. That's cool. And obviously we have a place there that turns stone into brick. Have a quick look to see if there's anywhere else that turns stone into brick. I don't think there is. I think that's our only brickyard. There's one over there that turns stone into brick as well. Okay, and you want stone as well, so that's cool. So we could do this one instead. Let's do this one. Instead. Let's come over here. Let's go New Begin by the sea. I'm guessing the sea's over there somewhere. But we can do this. This one's going to be easier to do, so it's going to be a nice, easy way to start off and see how it goes. Now, normally I do try and do sort of tutorial-y style things, explaining how to do things. As I said, I'm not an expert in this game, so we're going to kind of learn it and see how we go together. So, okay. So, we need to get stone from the quarry to the brickyard, and then the bricks to the town. Now, we have access to some early vehicles. I don't think I've got any vehicle. I can't buy any vehicles to see them yet. So, but we have access to trams and road depots, and it depends on the year and the time. Depends on what we have for the vehicles we have, the vehicles we can access. So how about we start with the road, because the road seems good. We will ship the stuff from the quarry to here, and then from here over to there. So we want to get these up to roads, but first and foremost, I'm going to do this here. Let's destroy this, and let's bring a street in here, and let's make it curvy. Reconnect that up there, but there you go. So, boom, okay. And then we want to have a road that goes along and over to here in order to transport our goods. So I'm actually going to go with a smaller. We'll go with the standard road. Yeah, we'll do this. So let's. If I change this to be solid, we click and hold, drag it out. And we want to go to, we'll go to about here. Oh. And then we'll click and drag again, and we will use the period and comma keys to move it up. Like that. Oh. Then we'll drag it across, trying to keep it in a straight-ish line as possible. I want to raise it up a little bit more so it's more level, like that. Yeah, that'll do. Boom. And then we'll come along and we'll bring it back down to the road. In fact, what we'll do is we'll cancel this and we'll come from this side to there, like that. Yep. And we have a bridge, and you want to make the bridges quite high because you want boats to be able to get underneath them, so that's fine. It does kind of annoy me that you now can't edit this to move it round, so I can't like grab this node here and move it back so that the bridge is smoother. The way you build it is the way it happens, so this has gone up, it's going to go, it looks a bit weird, but that's just how it's going to work here, so that's just it, that's just how it goes. Okay, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to grab this and I'm going to run it out. I want to connect it to like over here somewhere. We can connect it there. That would be digging a lot into the ground. I'd rather try and get it onto the surface. So let's not do that. Cancel that. Let's bring it around. Quite sure why it has to go down like that. Not quite sure on that one. Ah, can we go? Aha. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Right. So let's try that. What does that do? That's a bit better. Let's do that. We'd accept that. Put on. There you go. So it's dug into the floor a little bit there, but that's okay. Okay, so we have our road that connects this place to this place, and then from here to here we already have a road ready for this. So now, how do we transport goods? Right. We need a couple of things. You need a truck station. A truck station can pick up goods and drop off goods from businesses. So I can build a truck station. And so long as when you move the truck station nearby, you'll see it highlights things in white. So if we rotate this around here with N and M on the map, hold shift to do them little tiny bits like that. I can put that here. Boom. That's highlighted this is white. You can also, if you cancel this and click on it, it highlights it white. So that means this gets access to that there. and the goods that come out of this quarry will end up in here. So we'll come along to here, and we'll do the same again. We'll put one in here, a truck stop. Now you can either have a truck unload stop, which would work. We could put that there, and that means it would unload the goods from the quarry to here. But these can only unload goods, they can't load goods, and we want to load goods because we want to load bricks from here. So we might as well just kill two birds in one stone. Put in a truck stop as well here, opposite this one. Boom, like that. Yeah, put on. And that truck stop can unload goods to feed this with goods that it wants, and also load goods to send them off to elsewhere we're going. So let's come down here and let's have a look see. So we know this town wants bricks. It wants bricks. It wants 17 bricks. I don't know what this means. We'll need 17 bricks per however long. I don't know exactly what the timing is on this here, but it needs 17 bricks. And the bricks need to be delivered to a specific place. Like it says up here, because convenient tip, the layers show specific information. So if we click this and we click on the cargo layer, land use layer, there you go, boom. So we have, just like SimCity and City Skylines, you have green for residential, you have blue for commercial, and you have yellow for industrial areas. So we want to feed the bricks in, probably to the industry. If we bring up our truck stop like this, you can see above the area all the icons appear. So we know where the bricks want to go, where the goods want to go. And you'll see, if I put the truck stop in over here, it only highlights that many houses. See them all turn white? And move it closer, move it further away, changes what it highlights. So you need to make sure you're feeding the goods to the right places. Not just to the town, it has to be to the right places in the town. Don't have to worry about destroying buildings as well. The town will rebuild stuff all on its own. So, or will expand and change things all on its own. So if we were to do this, for instance, move that up a little bit there, put on, that can feed everything going on there. I'm not sure why the town, the two industries directly opposite are not highlighted. They definitely can get goods from this. We know they're close enough. So let's put it in there. But don't cancel that and then click it again. There you go. So there are all the highlighted buildings that this could deliver to. So if we drop bricks off in here, these that require bricks, we'll get them. Awesome. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. So we have our truck stop set up. We need to now deliver stuff via truck. We don't have any trucks. It's the 1850s. They don't have the motor car yet. So instead, we are going to build a road depot, and it can be put anywhere, so long as it's accessible to the lines you're going to create. So by that I mean that so long as it's on the same road that these stops are on there. So if I put it over here, it won't work because this road isn't connected to these ones. Well, it kind of is, but yeah, put it somewhere nearby. So I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it right here. I'm just going to go right next to the brickyard. Put it over here, out of the way, right in the middle. Right in the middle seems like a good place. I'll move it away from the brickyard a little bit because I'm not sure if the brickyard ever expands or anything. So I don't know how the industries actually expand. As I said, I have played this game before, but I don't remember if these get bigger or smaller or change or move. Or I can't remember. I can't remember how it goes. But okay. So we have our vehicle warehouse. So I can buy vehicles, and we can either buy passenger vehicles, a stagecoach, or a cargo vehicle, which is a European horse-drawn carriage. It can carry 4 lots of goods and all cargo types. You've got to pay attention to this here, the cargo types, because some things can only carry certain stuff. Specifically, it comes down to wood, I think, has a specific carrying thing. So, okay. But we don't want to buy any of those yet, because we haven't set our lines up. Let's do that first. So, line manager, this button down here, we have a line manager, and the line manager is really easy to use. Really easy to use. You click new line, let's close that. Click new line, and then you click where you want to start and where you want to finish, and any other stops you want to put in it. So we can click here, hey, create the first line. Ooh. So we want a line from the quarry to the brickyard. That's good. Okay. So I'm going to name this line, and I'm going to try and follow a convention, and I know I'm going to fail whilst I'm doing it and forget to do something somewhere. So I'm going to go road, new begin, because this is all under new begin area. I think this is because this is a different area over here. So a new begin. Quarry to brickyard. Okay, I don't know how long these can be. I'm not sure. The reason I'm putting road at the start is so all the road lines are together in the list. All the rail lines will be together, and all the waterways will be together. So I can easily go through and be like, oh, what's this one? What's that one? Blah, blah, blah. You can change the colour of them as well if you want to. There's some advanced things here, like which side of the place this goes to. So you can change, like here, it can be side 1 or side 2. So I'm going to go with side 2. So it drops off the bricks here, and then side 1 can be for picking up the, drops off the quarry, sorry, and side 1 can be picking up the bricks. It doesn't really matter. It kind of does when multiple vehicles are coming in here, because whatever vehicle's here has to stop and wait for the next one to move. So yeah, but we'll put it on 2. That's fine. Number 1 doesn't matter. I think it unloads. The buildings are smart enough to unload to the correct place. So okay, so there's that one. We want another line now. So we want to go bump. We want to go this one, and we want to go to here. And that wants to be named exactly the same as this one. So I'm just going to copy that, paste that in there. But this is going to be brickyard to town, or city, or whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. Boom. And again, we could pick and choose where we want to put it, but right now it doesn't really matter. Put it on number 2 just because why not? There you go. Boom. Okay, so there we go. So now we need to figure out how many carts we need to transport goods from here to there and there to here. And really the only way to do that is to put some carts on there and see how long it takes to do it. There might be ways to figure out actually from the length of the line and what's going on with it and yada yada. I don't know. It doesn't tell me. I just add vehicles to it, and if it's not enough, add more vehicles. When in doubt, add more boosters. Okay. So you can buy vehicles in here, and you can choose which line to assign them to straight away. Well, not vehicle. You can. These are your lines that you have here, and these are the stations that you have. So we want to go to the station, and we want to buy some vehicles. So we're going to buy some cargo vehicles. Boom, and I'm going to buy 4. Now they cost $95,000 to buy, and they will cost nearly $4,000 a year to maintain. Vehicles do have a lifespan. Here it is. I was trying to read it there. 15 years. So after 15 years, this is going to wear out, and either you replace it or maintain it or repair it. I'm not too sure. I never got far enough to remember what you did with that. I think there was a whole maintenance thing you could change. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm going to buy 4 of those. Put on. There you go. Put on. We could name them if we want to. I'm not going to. I don't care what the vehicles are called. It depends what line they're on. So we'll select all of these by clicking this button up here that selects every vehicle in this station, and we can assign them to the road. This one here, which is you see it highlights the one on the map there, so that highlights this one here. That highlights, so we want this one. So that's going to go quarry to brickyard. Put on. There you go. They've all been allocated to that. So if we now go quarry to brickyard, we have 4 vehicles here. So let's do the same again. We'll buy 4 of these. And this time we're going to add it on the town there. Put on. There you go. Okay. And then all we have to do is unpause the game. The doors open. And out come the carriages. Yay! Our first cargo item is awaiting. Ooh. Awesome. And there's new industry has been founded. Oil has been found. Aha. This, I think, happens over time. New things are found and change new things. So here we go. Here is our wonderful wagon. And they are walking along, doing their thing. It's awesome. You've got 2 different views. You can follow them like this. I prefer this. I actually like this view. Just watching the world go by in the background. You've also got camera view up here, which is the mouse controlled. You are stuck to the front of the horse. so you can just put it out front, let it go. Yeah. So we need to watch these bring the goods from over here to here. So you should be going that way. Yes, you are. Let's speed up time. Oop. And away you go. Okay. Now you'll notice down here in the corner, the date is going by really quickly. Like it's going by super quickly. It's something. I don't know the exact time, but it's like we're going through like 3-4 days a second. This is the problem with steep hills as well. Obviously, vehicles are slower going up them, but it's fine. You can change this. If you click this, you can change this here, so you can slow down how quickly time changes and speeds. I'm going to leave it like it is. If we get to a point where we're getting too much new research coming in and I'm not using it quick enough, I might slow that down later on. I think I did that before. I dropped it to like about a quarter of the way. So you could still run the game at high speed, but the date didn't fly by too quickly, so you had time to appreciate what was happening with it. So, okay, let's get over here. And here we are approaching the quarry. And as I said, let's slow down time here. Oh, slow down time. Stop. Cargo item has been transported. Awesome. Because this has a line on this side here. If we go back to our lines, remember we changed this one to be on siding. We didn't change this one. This is on siding 1. So looking at it from the entrance, you have 1, 2, I think then it goes 3, 4, 5, 6. You can expand these. There's a configure button. If you click it, click configure, you can expand them. You can add different things, passenger, cargo, all sorts of stuff. So a cargo stop doesn't just have to be cargo. You can make it a passenger stop as well. Yeah, you can add cargo platforms on the sides, and it just expands out. But what I'm saying is that because this line is connected to somewhere that wants the goods, it's smart enough to know, hey, I'll put this stuff here. I won't put it this side because it's not going to go anywhere. Even if there was a line on this side that was going, say, down there somewhere, and it didn't want stone, it wouldn't put the stone there. It only puts it where it needs to go. If there are multiple places that, say, for instance, you had a quarry and a forestry here, so you had wood and stone being made, and they both wanted to go the same place, I think you have to separate the lines out, and each one has to be an individual good. I think they can stack it, but I don't know if they are. I don't know if they share, if that makes sense. So I'm not too sure about that. You can also change your lines here as well in this settings here. So you can change things here. Load if available. You can tell the horses to stop, or the vehicles to stop. Minimum, they can stop for a minimum amount of time, stop for a maximum amount of time, how long they wait for before they get anything. They will be full. You can change here to make sure that your wagons are always taking the most goods. If you want to, you can say, hey, don't go until you're full. And in the filter, you can tick whatever you want to have on this line. So that's what I mean by you had like another cart. If you had a quarry and a forestry, you had one for the quarry and just say, hey, this is only stone. One for the forestry, this is only wood. And then you haven't got to worry about like one overriding the other one. I'm not sure if that's an actual thing or not. I believe that's what I did last time. I don't know. It's been a long time since I played it. I keep saying that, but you get what I mean. So, okay, so this is going to load with 4 out of 4 stone. And it's going to start going down here, this area here. And in the meantime, you can see here, none of our wagons that are on this line have stopped. They're not waiting because, well, they've gone up to deliver goods and there's no goods for them to deliver. So I think we do want to change this here. I think we want to come into the lines. We want to go Brickyard to Town. And I want to change this. So New Being by the Sea West. This is the name of this one here. You can rename these as well if you want to. So you can name them to quicker things or easier things. I think we will. Let's rename this to New Being by the Sea Brickyard. Boom, there you go. So this is New Being by the Sea Brickyard. But it renames everything so you know exactly what it is. Sidings could just be the town wherever it's dropped to. It just gives it names. You can rename it later if you want to. So I want to change this to full load any. And I believe that means that so long as the wagon is full, it will go full load all. I'm not sure what these mean. I'm not sure. I'm going to set them to full load any and see what happens there. And then this one can be, this is a load thing. So we don't really want to load anything at the town. So we can come here, we can click load and just untick that. Boom, and it would only unload at the town, which is kind of what we want right now. So yeah, I'm not really sure what that means. Load if available, full load any, and then full load all. I'm not sure. It does appear to have stopped the yeah, so the wagon's come in and stopped. So it's only got 3 bricks. It needs a 4th brick. The only thing that concerns me with this is that it might... I think so it's got 4 bricks and it stopped. Oh no, they're not blocking the others. Okay, they can block each other. You can have issues where wagons block other wagons. Like if we had 4 wagons waiting here, these might not be able to come in. So we might have to do something about that. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, so that's that one there, and then we have another line here, which we can manage the line here, and then we can say, hey, wait until you're unloaded. I believe you can go, hey, don't leave until you're completely unloaded. So it would stop. I'm not entirely sure about the unloading. I know the loading. Maybe somebody who knows this game better can tell me whether this applies for unloading as well. So if I say, hey, don't yeah, load full any. I'm not. That might be. This is the first stop. This is the second stop. Well, no, because this is. I don't know. Maybe someone in the comments can tell me exactly what those things do there. But it does seem to be that if I've said to it, hey, don't change, don't leave until you're full. So now the wagons won't go unless they're full of bricks. So they'll wait for the brickyard to do the thing. The brickyard is waiting for more stone. So it's got a little while to go yet. So yeah. But we are going to start selling our first bricks. You should be arriving. Yeah, look at that. But hey, you made some money. Woo! Awesome. And here comes the next one. Boop. Yay! Made more money. Awesome. Everything you buy costs you rent. So this is costing us rent. The wagons are costing us rent. The yards are costing us rent. Everything costs us money over time. And you make money by delivering goods, obviously. That's how it works. And the idea is to make money. Now, we are already in debt. We are 5 million in debt. You start off with 5 million in debt. We have spent 1.6 million already just doing that. So we might have to leave it for a little while to see if these bricks make us any money. If they don't, we need to do something else to make a bit more. Because we need money. Money's going to be a big thing. So, I'm going to let this run for a little tiny bit. I'm going to watch this to see how it goes. 1851 was a profit, apparently. Although we had loan interest, which is a problem. So, we might need to do something. Hey, here comes another one. Woot. Awesome. So, cool. Yeah, we made 3,000 so far. Awesome. Maybe it'd be good. Maybe we just need to put more wagons in to deliver more goods. There's more goods you have. Obviously, bigger things. And down here, this is making money as well, because obviously this buys the stone from us. I don't know if we buy the bricks from them. I don't think we do. Maybe. I'm not sure. Would be a bit weird if we did. But you can see here, this has got a tree for some reason and loads of bricks. You'll turn up. You'll pick up the bricks. And then you go. Yeah, there you go. 4 bricks. Awesome. And then next wagon will come along and you'll wait. So you're always delivering full mana bricks. Ooh, saving. Yay. Yeah. Cool. There we go. We have our first production line going. Quarry to brickyard to town. Awesome. And as you can see there, the town auto grows. The town automatically adds roads. You can add roads and destroy roads yourself if you want to, but it automatically expands as it gets more industry to do things. and you have to look at the demand of the different towns. You know what they want. So these want 24 bricks now, so they want even more bricks. So yay. They also want goods. I'm not sure where we get goods from. You want goods. Goods just... I'm not sure what goods are. Not sure what goods are. I wonder if goods are just things. So just deliver them. What's this? The sawmill. Oh, this is wood. Yeah. So we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out next time, because we're gonna leave this one here, and we're gonna come back next time. We'll carry on. So yes, I'm looking forward to getting into this game. It is going to be slow going. You should know that by now if you've been watching me. It's very slow going in all my series because I like to chill. I like to relax. We'll figure it all out, and we'll do things we go. But hopefully we will get a giant metropolis of towns and rails and roads and boats and planes and trains and automobiles and everything. And it'll be fantastic and fun. Lots and lots of fun. Yeah. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.